What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we are back on the Betty account. We're kind of doing a very quick version of the early game. Typically, you guys would see on a brand new account tons of early game content, Aspen Dungeon pushes, all these things, but honestly, when you have an account that is this powerful with a Transcendence hero this powerful, we might as well skip a lot of it because a lot has been trivialized. One of the things is we did do an Aspen Dungeon run. It was literally me hitting skip battle every single time. It was boring. We're not showing it. This was like the easiest battle you'd ever see. So we are into Purgatory. However, once we're in Purgatory, we're not going to be making much progression at this point. Just like in Tower of Oblivion, we made it there very quickly, and now we are crushing the depths in Tower of Dreams. It's just an absolute joke. Trying to use as many up heroes as possible, however, on an early game account like this is really hard to. The next season is not too bad since there's a Heart Watcher in there. So we got what? Heart Watcher, and we got a Tara. I actually don't know if we have a Tara copy. Probably not. I mean, we could also, there's a 15% chance we get one right there, and that gives us more bonuses. But, you know, it is what it is. And like I said, if you guys remember, we have a giant killer, Natalie, as well, who's going to be able to push a lot of content for us. You guys take a look, all the way up to 18. And that's only with like V2 plus. That's not even a fully powered up version. She should be able to clear this considering she has giant killer. I don't think that's going to be too much of a problem. Most of our pushes have gone towards Shadow Sea Land, and I'm going to show you guys what we did, or rather what Cosmo did on this account. Not even Religion Rage. We used the auction house trick to basically re-roll our stone over and over without wasting our resources. Yeah, it looks like we might actually get 20 done with the Natalie right now, just immediately because of that giant killer. She looks like she might have the damage potential even with just a magic sauce. So yeah. Sorry, I'll say magic source. Magic sauce is the old streamer talking on me. That's what he's always nicknamed. I think we get the W here. I can't imagine we lose it at this point. Oh geez, we might. That burn, not quite enough. Cool, so we got Sealand 20 done there as well. But like I said, we've pushed through Sealand. What we did is we also basically regressed the hero, used the regular Betty up through 20 with the giant killer copy, and then just made our hero back again. And as you guys see, we now have our nice precious crit attack stone, which means our crit stat is at about 48% in the current state. Looks like we are going for a high roll type build, or at least that's what they were going on. We're going to do a few attempts here to see if we can push into Sealand 21, but at least get it, or sorry, 22, but at least getting 21 done means we start collecting these chests, which are going to be very big. So let's buy 5 of these real quick. Let's see how this actually turns out here. Again, we still don't have the core of origin just because we have to just wait for our account level to get to a certain level. This looks like we might have a crushing victory for quite a ways. And remember, we don't even have any of our tree of origin or anything like that yet. We are just strictly a V4 hero. But it seems to not really matter because we are just even crushing it in this game mode. I was expecting us to have a little bit more resistance, which is why, again, I didn't clear it off screen, or didn't have any of them cleared off screen, because, well, our damage output is just really nasty here. If we have to, like I said, we can change one of our imprints over to crit chance if we just need that higher chance in order to make sure that we are healing properly. But it does seem like the extra damage is pretty solid, especially since a lot of our damage, I mean, it's not even critting anyway. So the crits do get multiplied as, I mean, if we have balanced strike and we're not critting, it's 30% additional damage as well, which is pretty sweet. This is looking like a cakewalk, though. Let's see how far we can take this. I'd imagine close to 25. Again, even though we don't have Origin 5, because Origin 5 on old school heroes like Penny, Russell, things like that, they got up to 24, 25 pretty easily. And that was without giant killer copies or anything like that. We are just stuck twined right now. Let's just keep buying 5 more at a time, because I think we might make a lot of progress, and then that means our daily smashes of Sealand are going to net us quite a few of those special chests, and of course 4-star heroes and shards that we can start using for more guild tech. There's a lot of things we can do with all these resources. 23 again, like I said, is looking super easy. Doesn't look like it's gonna be any type of issue here. We're literally just using all the other heroes just for the aura bonuses. But yeah, like the boss is gonna die like round 1 almost. Yeah, he's down to like 30-40% health. Super low. We did get twined, not a big deal though. Good lord, it's so good. Even when you use the basic attack, you're basically getting an active skill tied to it. Now, I don't think we can go past 25. Even if we do clear 25, 26 is a huge jump in power levels, and I'm not quite sure it's something we're capable of. God, I can imagine how good this would be if we already had the core active, if we were already getting our divine power going. Our destiny transition is so much power. And your first hero you can bring up to like divine power 3 or something without needing any other heroes with transition powers. So it's really, really good. Yeah, this is going pretty solid right here. I don't think we're gonna run into a speed bump until 26. Basically round 1, like we've got them all locked down. They're pretty much done for from the looks of it. Once they're CC'd and it sticks, we're in a really good spot. This is so good. So good. Oh my gosh, we almost killed the boss in round 1. Uh-oh. Oh, thank goodness. We got to 100 energy and it procced it. Oh, the passive is so ridiculously strong, allowing us to get actives off when we're at 100 energy and we get a first hit in the round. Feels really good. They're a little tankier now from the looks of it. The twine is quite annoying. Luckily we did. Oh, that was so close. We do have CC removal, right? Yes, we do. We're just getting really, really unlucky at the moment. We're getting hit with a twine seed the second we untwine ourselves. That was better damage for sure. That was really good, and we win. Yeah, I was like, even if we get hit, the passive is going to be enough to tick it off. And then we'll probably be sitting at 25 until our account hits level 130 and we can push through the campaign into the Void campaign. I think the only thing that might give us a little trouble are like potential Valkyrie waves in like the later campaign levels. But again, we might just be strong enough that we kill them before the burn even has a chance to really deal damage to us. That was a really good round 1 active. Holy cow. And we kept them CC'd, so they are done for. I like how the level 1s can still kill themselves, but then they don't turn into a ghost. Alright, 25. Let's see, is it possible? Alright, I mean, they're pretty, oh my goodness. This is gonna be a little bit of a challenge. The amount of damage the boss does is gonna be partly an issue, I feel like. The whole enemy team still goes faster than us, which makes sense because we don't have our monster anywhere near maxed out. I think we might need to go for a tankier build though. I don't think going energy round 1 is going to be the play. I think what we need, the withered armor, and that's why we grabbed withered armor very early on here, because it's going to really give us a survivability that the demon bell does not. It's not super important getting the active off in round 1, and this does seem to translate much better. However, we're gonna need to break out eventually. Oh my gosh, we basically won with passives. All right, well, let's give this a try with the withered armor and see if maybe we can keep pushing further. You notice the enemies do change now once we get to Sealand 26, and then they change again when you get to Sealand 31. Man, we're just getting chain CC'd essentially, but that's not the worst thing. I mean, it's kind of working. A little sketchy. But we got the clear. Holy cow. Okay, maybe we can even go into 26 with the withered armor. I feel like the warrior wave might be easier. We really need to be critting here, though. If we're not critting, we're going to run out of steam really quickly. I think I am going to change this back to the crit chance because we really need the healing on this one. Actually, do we need dot removal as well? We might. I don't know if we get CC'd here at all, do we? I think it's just the dot, the poisons. Oh, no, there is a twine effect. That's annoying. The twine is really killer because we basically need to immune that every single time. We need to resist it in order for this to work. And we're not really getting a very high twine chance either. And this is, again, where the core of origin would be a huge help. So it looks like we're not going to push too far into 26. So we'll just reset our hero back to the way we had her. Just to make sure we can push our other content. And yeah, we're looking pretty good. So Therapist Blood Betty is tearing it up. Even our Natalie getting us an easy Sealand 20. And that's all while having like no monster. Like we're starting to work on this here. We're going for the fixed attack here. Getting closer. Honestly, we can keep leveling this up further as well. Get more bonuses, but here we are. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.